welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and turn on your post bell notifications. We're gonna get right into it. Y'all read the title, you know we're gonna be talking about. But before we do, what was I finna say? Oh, I need to go on a little rant. Okay, look y'all, I promise you I was not lying to you. Got the vlogging camera. What I'm gonna have to end up doing though is actually this week I have to go to like Best Buy and go get a real vlogging camera. Do not buy this. Do not buy this. If you see this on TikTok shop, do not buy this, y'all. Let me show y'all something, because I put in my hard work and dedication into this vlog. Like, I made it real cute for y'all and everything. Like, look at my little thumbnail. I had a thumbnail. I don't even know if y'all can see this because it's too bright. Can y'all see this? I had a thumbnail for y'all and everything. Wait, let me click on the actual. Like, I'm so upset. Like, I put hard work and dedication into like filming, editing. Like, bro, I'm so upset. Like, look at this, y'all. Like, I was really vlogging. So I did this. I promise you I spent like, I'm sorry, we gonna get into the story time. I just gotta tell y'all this because like I'm really upset, and I really like at least now I know I feel comfortable vlogging. That's over with. Because remember I was telling y'all like, oh, I feel awkward like holding the camera, da da da. I vlogged all week long. So what ended up happening was I uploaded the stuff to my Mac, and I use iMovie to edit. I'm back and forth between iMovie and Final Cut Pro, but I really just use iMovie because I'm just used to it. Like, I use it more than the other one. So I ended up getting through the whole thing, y'all. All the files is corrupted. Literally, all the files are corrupted. And they don't look corrupted to me. It's just like every single clip has like a split second. And like it'll tell you like at the end I'm trying to export it. And it'll tell you like, oh, error on this clip at this second or this minute. So I'll go in, I'll delete it, I'll split it, I'll delete it, I'll take it out. Then it's another, so like it was just too much, y'all. Like, I literally spent all day trying to fix it. And I don't know, maybe somebody needs to help me. Maybe I need to take it to somebody. Maybe it can be fixed. I don't know. But that just like really like broke my heart, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my first actual like vlog where I feel like this is like good content. Like, I produce really good content. I'm gonna push it out. This is gonna be a thing. So just, and now I feel like I can't even like really like do nothing with it now, because it was a birthday vlog, y'all. It's September now. Y'all know my birthday's in August. Like, whatever. I'm disappointed, and I just feel some type of way, and whatever. So all that being said, let's get into this actual story time. This is more so gonna be about like advice that I can give to y'all, because I know a lot of girls follow me and y'all DM me all the time, and I appreciate that, and I'm so happy to help where I can. But I really just tell y'all like a lot of story times or like a lot of mistakes that I made, so you can hear it from me, so you don't have to experience the same thing. So this story time is really more so about like just believe people's true colors when they first show you. Like, I struggle with this. Like, I've struggled with this all of my life. Like, I'm just now like learning how to accept who people show you they are the first time. And don't get me wrong, like, people can change and all of that. Like, that's all fine and good. Take that up with God. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about that. But when people show you their true character, don't believe the potential. Don't believe the words over the actions. Like, when people show you who they are, take it as face value and believe them the very first time. Don't go back and try to paint a different picture with some different colors. They showed you who they are. That's who they are. Believe it. So for the sake of this video, we just gonna name the guy. Like, I really don't even care to give him a name, just because like we just gonna name him V. So I met V. We met on social media. I feel like I found his page like on my explore page or something. I liked a couple of his pictures. He followed me, liked a couple of my pictures. Boom, now we communicate and we done exchange numbers and stuff like that. You can tell that he's just used to girl like groupies. Like he's used to girls like flocking towards him, being all up in his face, doing everything that he say, like just chasing him. If you ever come in contact with me and you want me to entertain you on a romantic level, baby, I'm never going to chase you. Get somebody else to do it, princess. I want to be chased. I want to be courted. I want to be pursued. That's the type of love that I want. I don't know what y'all, I don't know what the men of this generation got going on, but it just gives very sassy, baby. I'm not gonna chase you. Hello? You could just tell, like, he was just, and I told him this to his face, like, I'm like, you act like a bad bitch. Like, you really do. Like, I'm not gonna chase you. No, we're not doing that. And also, another side note, I want to just point out, he's younger than me. So, which really, it don't even mean nothing, because like I don't talk to guys older than me and younger than me. They all act like it really just don't even matter, baby, as long as you in your 20s. But anyways, no, let me not even say that, because what do I got in common with a 20-year-old? Anywho, okay, so we talking and stuff like that, and you can just tell, like, just off rip, like the conversation not flowing like how I would like it to. And I say that, like, I would be asking him like open-ended questions and he would just send back like one-word responses, or like I'm trying to get to know him. It would just be like real like cut and dry, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's just his personality, but like if you're trying to get to know somebody and you want to pursue them, like it's just not meshing how I would expect it to mesh, right? So I'm just over it. Like it was like a few days of that, and I'm just like, okay, you don't got to tell me twice that like you don't want to talk to me. Like it never gave like I'm pressed to have a conversation with you, so I just let it be. So I forgot like what happened in between this time, but something happened and I just was not responding to him. And then he hit me like, oh, you haven't been hitting me back. Like I've been calling you, I've been FaceTiming you, you ain't been texting me back, like what's up? And I'm just like, it just wasn't giving at first. So he apologized or whatever, like let me make it up to you, like we're gonna get right, woody woody woo, right? Okay, cool. So now I'm placing an expectation on you, which I should not have done because this is not my man. But I placed an expectation on you, because that's you know, you set the vibe. You said, okay, you're gonna do better. Did better for maybe like a day, and then it went back to the same bullshit. And I'm just like, I'm over it. Like I'm not going to chase after a man. I'm not going to beg you for your time, for your attention, for your like I'm not doing it. Now it's like, now I'm hitting you and you not hitting me back, right? So it's like a tit for tat. I'm not a tit for tat type of bitch. I'm a tat my way out of your life. What is you talking about? So I blocked him. And I blocked him. When I say I blocked him on everything, like number, IG. At this point, I didn't even know like he had like iCloud. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I just blocked him. I just blocked his number or whatever, and I blocked him on Instagram, so he didn't have a way to get in contact with me. And I'm thinking that's the end all be all. V is gone, whatever. It just didn't work out. So be it, right? So a few days went by, and I keep getting FaceTime calls from this iCloud, and it clearly say like his name, and he has a second phone, y'all, which is a red flag within itself, but leave it to him to say this is his business phone. He need a business phone for his agent and all of this other shit and blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So I finally answered the FaceTime, and he like, man, you blocked me, like what's up with you? Like I thought you was gonna give me another chance. Like just letting him like talk like in my ear, like. And when I tell y'all these red flags, like some of these red flags I noticed as red flags like in the moment, but also some of them I'm not noticing their red flags until like after everything is already done, and like hindsight is 20/20, right? So he's like, you know, like we supposed to be getting right. And I'm very intentional when talking to a nigga. Like I don't like wasting my time. So if I'm in a place in my life where I want to date with intention, because never did I imagine myself being single in 28. Like never did I imagine myself my marriage not working. Never did I imagine myself like, you know what I'm saying, like never did I imagine myself being in this position where I'm at right now currently in my life. But this is where I'm at. So I'm very intentional. Like I don't have time to entertain pointless connections. Like I've done that. I've had my little stages where I just want to keep a roster full of and all. Like, I don't want to do all of that no more. I don't want to do that. I don't find fun in that. I don't have an interest in that. It's not enjoyable to me. Imagine having a roster, because I don't know why I used to think like this when I was younger. Somebody said on Instagram, it's like, damn, back in my prime, I would have woke up to like 52 good morning messages. Imagine being at my big grown age, having a roster full of niggas, and I have to keep up with, I don't even want to talk to 2 of y'all at the same time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 niggas. I got to, like, hold on, who did I say this to? You got to keep up with certain conversations, and who did you say this to? And this nigga, like, no, it's too much. It's too much. And I'm not even the type to get niggas mixed up, but baby, hold on. Because I almost sent a paragraph to the nigga that I was supposed to be cussing out, to the sweet nigga who didn't do nothing to me. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm very intentional, and I'm very upfront about what are your intentions. Like, what are you looking for at this season in your life? Okay, because if it's not, like, I'm not saying I want to run off into the sunset and be in a relationship hand in hand, we committed and we at the altar. But if you don't see anything romantic coming out of this, there's no need to entertain it, because I don't want no more homeboys. I don't need no best friend. I don't need no fake brother. I don't need none of that. And you don't want to be none of that, because 9 times out of 10, a nigga just want to hunt you, which is y'all gonna see. So he was like, he told me some shit. I can't remember like verbatim, because I done deleted like all the messages and stuff out my phone, because just get out my phone. But he said something along the lines of like, you know, he do want to, I'm not gonna say where he's from, but he's Southern. I want my own shawty. He like basically just saying like, yeah, eventually he does like want to settle down. He does want a girlfriend. He's not like rushing anything. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we on the same page. I'm not rushing anything either. But as long as that's like where your mindset is at. And I'm not even saying like that should be like your #1 priority, because your #1 priority is the sport that you play, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody gonna understand what I'm trying to say. Cool. So we're talking, and I forgot, we were having a conversation about something, like it was like disalignment somewhere, and I don't like having serious conversations via text, because I'm a person that thinks words can get misconstrued. And y'all know I went to school for communication, so I'm a good communicator. Communication is a very, like, that's like probably like my #1 thing, like my #1 boundary, like good communication. And when I say good communication, like oftentimes people confuse that with, oh, I don't have time to like sit and like text and talk on the phone all day. I'm not saying that, because neither do I. I'm a grown adult with multiple streams of income, so I'm all over the place with it. No, I can't be all on my phone texting back and forth all day long. No, I can't do that. But check in, especially if we talking, we trying to build, we getting to this point. Yeah, check. I do expect a good morning text, or just thought about you throughout the day, or a good night phone call. Come on, like, if you talking to me and you trying to be my, you think I'm just supposed to hear from you once, maybe twice out the whole 24 hours? It takes 2 seconds to send a text. Literally. That's a different conversation for a different time. But follow me. So basically what I'm trying to say is, we were talking about something. I didn't want to text about it, so I went against my better judgment and said we need to have this conversation in person. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just thought, okay, he says he wants to try. He went through all this effort to get in contact with me, even though the red flags is flagging. Let me just stop, like, because I be thinking, like, sometimes, like, Lauren, are your standards too high? Are you doing too much? Like, do you expect too much out of niggas who just cannot produce that? Like, maybe I just need to, hey, never lower your standards for anybody. Literally, look at me when I say this. Never lower your standards for anybody, especially not a nigga. Hello? Follow me. Please follow me. So I went against my better judgment, y'all, and I went and I met up with the man. Yes, I did. Why did I go to him? I don't know. Maybe it was because I was thinking I was the one who said I want to have this conversation in person. I don't know. I was just trying to make excuses. Whatever happened. So I drive to him, and immediately it was just like, a red flag that I'm noticing was a red flag now is, on my way there, he just kept asking me my ETA. Like, I already told him initially when I left my house, this is my ETA. But he kept asking, like, he asked like a couple times, like, en route to him. So I'm just like, why does he keep asking me when I'm going to get there? Like, I already told you. Like, I sent you a screenshot of what the GPS said. So I got there and I was just already irritated because I called him and I'm trying to ask him like where to park. I'm trying to ask him like what his building number is, where I'm supposed to park. Do y'all have reserved parking for residents? Do y'all have guest parking? He just like park anywhere. He come out the house. First of all, he don't got a shirt on, which that's not like really like a red flag. It just irritated me. Where's your shirt at? And then like, if you know me in real life, you know I'ma back this Jeep up. I'ma back this Jeep up into a parking spot. I rarely ever pull into a parking spot. I don't know, I just have not done that since I've owned a truck. Like, I just don't like doing that. So it's not super late when I get there, but it's dark and there's nobody else in the parking lot. I'm still in my Jeep. My Jeep is still on. My lights are on. So he's like asking me like where I'm at. I'm like, turn around. I'm literally the only car in the parking lot with my lights on. Like, whatever. You would think he would like walk up to me, like walk to my Jeep, like, you know, come get me out the truck, whatever. No, he didn't do that. He was just like looking at me like we on the phone. He like, you see me? Like, I got like blue shorts on, like, you see me? So I'm like, okay. So I get out, I walk across the parking lot. He don't hug me. He don't dap me up. He don't fist pound me. He don't headbutt me, bitch. He don't do nothing. We just sitting there looking at each other. And also, I wanted to say, like, I like when I like link with niggas for the first time, because you know niggas be lying about their height. I should have put the tape measure in my purse, but he told me he was 6'3". I really wanted to see if he was 6'3", because you know guys be lying about their height for real. But it gave about 6'3". It did. He was, because you know I'm like 5'11", 6 feet on a good day. And I had on sandals, so it was like my height was like true height. So I just wanted to, it checked out. But okay, so we walking into his building or whatever, and he just walking ahead of me, like we not talking or nothing. And I said something and he just like irritated me. So I like grabbed his hair and I just held on to his hair like the whole way up into his apartment. He's saying shit like, oh, as soon as you let me go, like you better keep your grip on my hair this whole time, because as soon as you let me go, like, yeah, it's up, whatever. So I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to like break the ice, because it's like awkward. Like, what? As soon as we get in this apartment, y'all, this is when everything goes downhill. Literally, like literally. And mind you, before this happened, this is what really like caught me off guard, because we had never had no conversations. Like, it never turned sexual. Like, we never sent nudes. Like, it was not on that type of timing. So the fact that like this is how you really are, you know, this is how you was really gonna be this whole time. All the shit that you was telling me was just so fake and fugazi. It's crazy to me. And like, it just be offending me, because I be expecting me out of people, and everybody is not like you. And that's such a hard truth that you have to realize, especially as an adult. Like, everybody don't have the same mindset. Everybody don't have the same morals. Everybody don't have the same values. Everybody don't think like you. Everybody don't have the same character as you. So it just be offending me, because like I really be attracting assholes, y'all. Like, literally. And I'm not an asshole. Like, I don't understand why I keep attracting niggas who act like this. So we get in the house or whatever, and it just don't give like, I'm ready to have this conversation with you, like I'm ready to enjoy your company. We get in the house, this nigga hop right on the game. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, this what you gonna do? Because I didn't drive all the way over here for you to be on the game. So like, what's up? So you can tell he was just like, I'm not gonna be on the game like long. I'm not gonna be on the game long. Why are you on the game? Like, you can do this, and like you can play the game anytime you want to. This your first time like seeing me. Like, hello, like I need your undivided attention. So it's cold in his apartment, y'all. It's cold in his apartment. He has blankets. He has one blanket on. We sit on the couch. He has one blanket, and it's another blanket beside him. So I'm sitting on the edge of his, like in the corner of his sectional. I have anemia. I'm cold all the time. Yes, babe, I need a blanket. Y'all ever, let me just pause right here. Y'all ever seen that one meme where somebody said, if you ever offer me a blanket at your house, the first thing I'm gonna do is smell it, because you're not gonna have me wrapped up in no ass? That's me. I could have made that. I should have made that. I probably did make that, and I just forgot about it, and then somebody done took it and it went viral. That's me. Because y'all know what I tell y'all, sensitive to smell. I'm smelling everything. I'm trying to see if you smell good up in here. He had candles and everything. So if you be doing grown-up stuff, you know what especially a female. Let me not like get too vulgar, because I don't want YouTube to snatch my little coin. If you know what smells like, right? Like, you ever been like you ever do what you was doing in a car and like the windows was rolled up and it, you know, like it smelled like, okay, you know that smell. It don't smell like nothing else. Nothing can be confused with this smell. Follow me, okay? Follow me. So I get to hitting one of these with the blanket, you know, let it out, in a whiff, hit me dead in the face, punch me, mind you. So I do it again, and I'm like, hey, you be like naked wrestling on this couch? You be hunching on this couch? And he like looked at me out the side of my eye. He was like, why you say that? I'm like, cause this blanket smell like you be naked wrestling on this couch. This what the blanket smell like. He was like, man, you tripping. And I don't know, it was just something about the way he said, man, you tripping, was just all the confirmation that I needed to know. Like, this is a blanket. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let this nigga gaslight me. You're not gonna gaslight me. No, I know what I smell, and I know what I smelled when I smelt it, how I smelt it. So I get to examine the blanket, y'all. It stains on the blanket. White stains on the blanket. If you know, you know. I know that because I done had stains on the blanket before. Hello? I said, oh, you got me so messed up. So now I'm putting two and two together. You asking me ETA. Now, granted, I don't know how recent or how fresh these stains are, but I very much do know, I'm willing to bet all the way down to the last penny in my bank account, that this is a blanket. Why would you even have... So now I'm offended. Now I'm very offended. Because why do guys not, like, I'm not mad at the fact that, like, maybe you did have somebody's daughter bent over on this couch, because I'm not your girl. You not my man. You don't owe me no loyalty, no nothing. But it's just a simple fact of, like, why didn't you think about this before I came over here? Like, there was no thought or consideration put into this link up at all. Like, why would you even still have, like, go put it in the washing machine. Like, even if you're not gonna wash it immediately, at least out of sight, out of mind. Like, why is this in my presence? And even if you did forget, like, oh, this was the blanket, or maybe you didn't have time to put it, or whatever excuse you was gonna give yourself, why were you not wrapped up in this blanket? Why would you give me this blanket and you got the normal one? So I snatched the blanket off him and I gave him the one that I had. I said, no, you can keep it. I know what that smell like. I see the stains. You got me messed up, right? So now it's awkward, and I don't even want to have the conversation that I originally came over here to have with you anymore, because you done pissed me off. You lied. You trying to gaslight me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tripping. I'm this, I'm that, right? So then we're talking, and mind you, he told me, like, he not talking to nobody, he don't got no girlfriend. I'm asking him, is there girls out here who think they're your girlfriend? Are you talking to anybody in that way? Are you on that level with any? Like, I'm asking all the proper questions that you're supposed to ask, right? Especially when the guy telling you he want to pursue you. So it's no, right? So we talking, and mind you, like I said, he got two phones. So one of the phones, which this was his personal phone, is flipped over. That's a red flag to me too, because Sean used to do that, and y'all know, if you're not new here, you know Sean, the worst ex that I ever had. Y'all, like, that's just give like cheater to me. I don't know. But he can't cheat on me because we're not together, but you know, still. So somebody was calling him, literally, and y'all know when somebody call you, like on iPhone, like it come up like at the top right here, like, and you see like the name or the number, and then it have like the red or the green button to like answer or decline a call. I clearly see with my own two eyes, like, I know I might be a little blind and I don't have my glasses on. I might need to go to the eye doctor to get my prescription strengthened a little bit. I might need to, but I know what I seen. I'm not that damn blind. Stop playing with me. I said, oh, somebody calling you. He looked at his phone, and mind you, like, I'm sitting on like the other side of him. His phone is like on the couch, but like, you know, like his thigh is in the way. So he did whatever he did. He said, ain't nobody calling me. He must have like swiped it up or like ignored it or whatever he did. And I said, somebody literally was just calling you. He said nobody was calling me, lying to my face. So I said, okay, swipe down on your notification bar then. So he took a second. Like, you know, like if I just pick up my phone and swipe up or swipe down on my notification bar, like it's gone, you know what I'm saying? So he did that, but it took him a second. He swiped down, it's the no notifications. You don't look like the type of nigga to clear out your notification bar. You look like the type to just let that mug stack up, stack up, stack up. I said, you just cleared off the call. So he was like, I'm finna go to my call log. Still fiddling with his phone. I obviously know you're deleting stuff. Like, you don't have to lie to me. And this is my thing. When you talking to somebody, like, why do you feel the need to lie to somebody? Like, we don't go together. We're not in a committed relationship. What are you scared of? Why are you lying to me? Literally, why are you lying to me? Like, what? So that had just like really, like, I'm like, okay, that's like strike 2 for real. Like, that's literally like strike 2. This is strike 3, and this is what really just made me like leave, and I have not talked to the nigga since. What I did, like, I texted him and I told him like I felt really disrespected and like I ain't deserve that, which I really should not have even like said that. But anyways, so I'm trying to like get the vibe to go back to, it wasn't like a good vibe before, but like now it's like really awkward. So we're sitting there, we're watching TV, and I'm just, you know, like I forgot like what we was talking about, but somehow naked wrestling like came up, and I showed him like a picture on my phone or something. I forgot like what we was doing, but he like after he seen the picture of me like in my phone, he said his junior was, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah. So he was like, he wanna naked wrestle because his junior, and I'm like, I'm definitely not doing that. Like, I'm definitely, he thought I was joking. I'm like, I'm not gonna hunt you. Hello, are you okay? Like, are you okay? I'm literally like the furthest, like the furthest thing from that. Are you? Is you cool? So he got an attitude, y'all. He got an attitude, literally, y'all. Calls one of his teammates. While I'm sitting there, I'm just like looking at him like, why we gotta do that? Like, first of all, I'm not getting on the first link. Number 1. Number 2, why we gotta take it there? Like I said before, we ain't never took it that way. Like, we ain't never went that route. We ain't never texted about it, talk on the phone about it, on FaceTime, like nothing. Like, never sent nothing across nothing. Calls his teammates. All you hear is, he on FaceTime though. So let me do like this. Do, or whatever the FaceTime sound is.
Yeah, what up, bro? What you on tonight?
And then the bro like,
oh man, we might go out. What you trying to do? What you trying to do?
So he like,
what time y'all trying to go?
So the bro said like, I'm saying the bro, the teammate said like, I don't know. And then V like, we can leave here about like what, like 12. Mind you, it's like probably, I looked at my phone, I think it was like 11:13 or like something like that. We can leave here about like 12, like midnight. And then he, like, the teammate asked like, oh, is such and such going? So he was like, I don't know, let me see. I'm literally thinking this is a joke. So he hang up with the teammate. He was like, man, I ain't going out with them niggas. Then he called the other guy that the guy said is such and such going. Called him, wake him up out of his slumber. The boy was asleep. What you doing? You trying to go out tonight? Oh, it don't matter to me. Okay, we're gonna go out tonight. All right, bet. Click, hang up. So then, cause I just got this thing like, or I be telling y'all like, I just be so offended because it ain't no way somebody really like playing in my face like this. Like, it ain't no way a nigga is really playing in my face like this. This is a joke. Am I being pranked? Am I being punked? I'm being punked right now. I'm being punked. Ashton Kutcher, please hurry up. Make your presence be known quickly, cause this is getting a little too believable for me. I'm just looking at him and I just busted out laughing because there's no way that you're serious right now. Like, there's no way that you're serious right now. So I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm looking at him. He like, what? Like, what's up? I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, what? Like, what's up? I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go out? He like, yeah. I'm like, you really gonna go
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Is this my life? And it's niggas like this, like, it be the niggas who be wanting you to give them a shit. I'm not giving nobody else a shit. So I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. And I said, you dead ass. He looked me dead in my face and said, Shawty, you think this a game? That's not even the worst part yet. This would really literally made me, I could have somersaulted. I could have did a cartwheel. I could have lunged off this man's couch. I couldn't get my stuff together more quickly. And when I say stuff together, like I had to put my sandals back on and get my purse out the kitchen, off the counter. I could have somersaulted out this man's apartment. So when he said that, he get a notification on his phone. You can clearly see it's a text. He's smiling at his phone. And I just said, like, what you smiling at your phone for? Why did I ask that? Why did I ask that question? This man literally looked at his phone smiling. He looked back up at me and he said, if you ain't gonna do it, somebody else is. Literally, verbatim, just like that, with a smile, smirk still on his face.
That kind of hurted me though.
I looked at him, I said, oh wow. Yeah, so get somebody else to do it. Yep, get somebody else to do it because it's not gonna be me. I got my stuff. I said, you gonna walk me out or should I just, and this nigga really like walked me out. Like he walked me down the hallway, into the elevator, downstairs, through the gate, back to my Jeep. And he looked at me and he said, let me know when you make it home safe. And I just like looked at him with a blank stare. And I think I like chuckled a little bit and I just closed my door and I drove away. The lack of respect that this man had, and like he's not the only guy who has like blatantly like looked me like I've had guys like straight up tell me like, I'm not even trying to date you, I just want to, and I just be thinking like, but for a long time, you know what my issue was? I used to think like I'm too good to get played. Like I look too good, I'm too much of a good woman to get. Why do you think that? Humble the fuck out of me. Why do you think you too good to get played? Why do you think you too good to get cheated on? Why do you think you too good to get dogged out? Why do you think you too good to get anything? And it's just like a whole different conversation. Like I was just having a conversation, just like not even about like on a dating aspect, but just like I be having the mindset of like, why does bad things happen to good people? Why do bad things happen to good people? And like just my spiritual walk with God, and just like I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but like why do you think you too good to get done like that? Like why do you think you above getting treated, which I'm not saying I agree with, because I don't. Nobody should get treated like that, but like you knew, like he knew all this time, like you never wanted a relationship, you didn't want to entertain me in that way, you didn't want to pursue me, you didn't want to be my man, you just wanted to, and like told me to like, that was really bold. That was really bold. And like I like could not, like when I tell you on my way back home, I probably spent like half my way home just in silence, just replaying that in my head, because there's no way that you're serious right now. Like there's no way, there's literally no way. You're not for real. No, you're not. It was dead ass serious. So I say all this to say, and I shared this with y'all to say, please know your worth. Please believe people. If there are red flags that are flagging, baby, I'm so past the overlooking the red flag stage of my life, baby. One red flag, you gone. It's gonna get real strict around this motherfucker, because people know how they treat you. People are aware of them treating you the way that they're treating you, good or bad, especially bad. Like you're a grown man, you know what you're doing. You are aware. People are fully aware of how they treat you, and I'm such a Like, I think because I have like an anxious attachment style and I have like abandonment wounds, I'm such a forgiving person, and oh, I want to believe the potential in you, and oh, I want to give you another chance because like I want you to better yourself. Like, I know you can be better. Please, it's finna get so strict around this. Please. I'm not giving no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm not doing none of that. Nope. You got one time to show me, maybe twice if I'm feeling a little, because I would want somebody to give me a second chance if I needed one. But 2, there won't be a 3rd. They're literally, like, I literally just physically cannot do it. I cannot stomach it. Like, I've let ninjas play in my face for so long, y'all. I physically just cannot do it anymore. Literally. And I have not talked to that man since. Like I said, I texted him probably like the day after, and I just said, you know, like, I just don't appreciate you disrespecting me like that. Like, if that's what you wanted, you should have been like upfront with your intentions like in the beginning, and I would have got the phone. But yeah, nah. So that was just that. And no, he did not respond, which I was not expecting him to. I just had to get that off my little chest piece. But yeah, like, what? So please know your worth. Please know that you are worth more than that. And you know, the person who you are supposed to be with, it ain't gonna be none of that awkwardness. It ain't gonna be like, you gonna respect my boundaries, or you can just simply leave me alone. Literally, it's literally just that simple. So that's my little 2 cents for the week. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love you, but you already knew that. Before you click off, make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't do nothing else. Leave me a comment down below. Turn on your post bell notifications. I'm gonna figure out this vlog stuff. I promise. I'm gonna just stop saying stuff, and I'm gonna just, like, it's just gonna be a video posted. I'm gonna just surprise y'all. I don't know. I'm just whatever. Also, if you want to join the membership, the link to do it is always going to be in the description box, because members get early access to videos as well as extra content throughout the month. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna see y'all next week for a brand new story. Bye, y'all.